The echo of a flawless shot reverberated through the elite shooters club, met with roaring cheers from affluent guests clad in high-end tactical attire. Blake Radcliffe set down his bespoke Remington, a smug grin etching across his sun-kissed features as the target revealed yet another dead-center hit. This was his domain, a realm where fortune, influence, and prowess erected an unbreachable wall between the privileged and the ordinary. If you've ever felt dismissed or overlooked, you'll want to witness what unfolded next. A pivotal instant that upended it all. At the nation's premier shooting facility, Emma Miller lingered by the doorway, gripping her faded leather handbag, her modest blue sweater and off-the-rack jeans clashing like a wildflower amid orchids. At 35, she lacked the youth to draw glances or the status to earn deference in this elite crowd. The front desk attendant, a polished young woman with flawless golden locks and a rehearsed grin, glanced up briefly before averting her eyes, treating Emma as a mere interruption. "Excuse me," Emma murmured gently. "I'd like to sign up for the open session today." The attendant scanned her from practical flats to plain bun. "Members only," she snapped curtly. Emma inhaled deeply, producing a rumpled envelope. "I have a guest pass. It's a gift." From afar, Blake spotted the outsider. At 42, he was in his prime, 5-time national title holder, Olympic winner, and Remington star endorser. His Oil Air lineage afforded elite coaching from youth, amplified by innate ability. "Well, look at that," Blake boomed mockingly. "Seems like she got lost en route to the discount store." His cronies chuckled on cue, amplifying the spotlight on Emma as she headed to the novice lane, gazed downward. Club manager Rebecca Johnson, a retired pro shooter, scowled at Blake's jab but stayed silent. Emma claimed a remote spot in the entry-level area, setting her bag aside and unwrapping a fabric bundle to uncover a basic Glock 19, functional, yet worlds apart from the tailored arms of the regulars. Blake's group drifted nearer, drawn by the prospect of amusement. $10, she misses entirely, one quipped. Blake snorted. "Bump it to 10 grand. Bet she's a total novice." Blake strolled to Emma's booth. "Pardon, lady," he said with mock courtesy laced in sarcasm. "You sure this is your scene? Not a sewing club." Emma met his stare, her green-brown eyes steady, briefly unsettling him. "Just practicing," she responded softly. Blake rebounded. "Practice? Sweetheart, this is for pros. 10,000 says you can't nail the center at 50 yards. Emma's face stayed composed, a glint flashing in her gaze. "I can't afford that," she said. Blake beamed wider. "If you pull it off, I pay up. Miss, and you vanish forever." "Agree." Rebecca had neared, worry etched on her face. "Mr. Radcliffe, maybe let the visitor train undisturbed." Blake dismissed her. "But out, Rebecca. It's a friendly bet." Emma's eyes fell to her left hand, twisting the plain gold ring, a subtle motion few would catch. "Fine," she whispered. Blake's brows arched in shock before settling into glee. "Great." Folks, show's on. None saw Emma's form shift, back aligning, shoulders easing, feet planting solidly. None spotted the pro hold or rhythmic breaths. And none knew the ring hailed from a SEAL Team 6 legend. 3 years prior, Emma endured a dreary April day, the honor guard's volleys piercing Arlington's hush. The tri-folded flag waved like lead against her as her spouse's coffin descended. Master Chief Nathan Miller had dedicated 15 years to duty, his sniping prowess earning accolades and the moniker The Ghost among comrades. The report blamed a chopper mishap on a secret op. Emma sensed redactions hid truths. They connected in Burlington, Vermont, where Nathan visited an injured buddy. Emma, an accountant with a routine existence, bumped into him at a cafe. Spills turned to extended chat. Wedded in 6 months, an intimate rite with pals and watchful operators. As a SEAL spouse, Emma adapted to solitude and unknowns. Nathan vanished for stretches, returning scarred and silent. "Wish I could share it all," he'd murmur, fingers grazing her face. "But you're my anchor home." During a prolonged home stint post-knee injury from a brutal mission, he introduced her to ranges. "With me gone often," he said, tweaking her pose tenderly. You need self-defense skills. What started practical grew intimate, offering glimpses into his realm. Nathan proved a kind mentor. Emma, a prodigy pupil. Natural talent, he breathed after her first perfect hit. Steady grip, sharp sight, cool under fire. Over 3 years, home times meant joint drills. He imparted stance, breath mastery, aiming, trigger pull. It's control, not force, he'd note. Body, air, fear, all mastered. Emma embraced it, discovering serenity in the routine. These outings bonded wordlessly. Teammates occasionally joined. Boss raves about you, Michael Reeves shared. Says you're sharper than many trainees. Their final session came 2 days pre-deployment. Nathan observed more than shot. Somber. Promise you'll continue, he urged huskily. Emma agreed, unaware of the weight. Post-funeral, ranges repelled her. Gun stayed vaulted. She relocated to Boston for renewal, joining a firm where widowhood stayed secret. Until Michael's package, the club pass and note. Nathan want the vow kept. Grief's timed out, rejoin life. Now, facing Blake's dare, Emma sensed revival, the pre-loss self igniting. Lifting the Glock, instincts ruled. Focus shrank, self, weapon mark. Inhale, pause, half exhale, press. The report snapped sharp in the quiet space. The target's retrieval hummed loudly amid fading echoes. Blake's smirk wavered, eyeing her flawless form. The sheet neared, suspense mounting per click. It halted, hole punched exact center. Stunned hush enveloped. Blake's crew grappled. Emma set the gun down serenely. Blake grabbed the paper, scrutinizing. Fluke, he barked edgily. Luck strikes once. Rebecca advanced, all breaking through poise. Outstanding, Ms. Miller. Emma Miller, she clarified softly. Rebecca smiled remorsefully yet impressed. Ms. Miller, try our pro lanes. You're no rookie. Blake cut in. Wait, one fluke? No pro. Up the ante. 50 grand for 3 centers at 75 yards. Miss one, confessed cheat and exit. Murmurs rippled the expanding onlookers. Senator Williams cautioned Blake's arm. Ease off. Blake shrugged free. Scared your gimmick flops thrice? Emma pondered fleeing. She'd sought practice, not drama. Yet Blake's haughtiness sparked defiance for the belittled everywhere. Accepted, she said mildly. Condition, Win Funds Veteran Support Foundation. Blake paused and agreed. Sure, but you won't. At 75 yards, Rebecca whispered. Radcliffe's record holder here, unbeaten 5 years. Emma acknowledged. Thanks, but okay. Blake hyped. Witness fluke or flop. 3 centers at 75 with basic pistol? Amateur impossible. Emma prepped clips deliberately. Nathan's wisdom echoed. Stress hits? Rely on drills. Body recalls what mind blanks. Range silenced, eyes locked. First aim lingered for distance tweak. Crack. Perfect. Blake's face tensed. Second adjusted swiftly. Another hit. For third, she spun the ring, sensing Nathan near. Final blast. Dead on. Blake paled, disbelief to rage. Rebecca showed targets. Undeniable trio. Remarkable, Ms. Miller. Blake tore them. Frantic. Impossible. Street walk-in? Rig. Emma steeled. Our deal stands. Cheater's deal. Rebecca mediated. Witnessed by all, including Senator, valid. Blake jabbed at her. Your job's mine with one board word. Rebecca quieted, resolve firming. Emma interjected evenly. Cheat claims? Private chat. Blake misread. Hide fallout? No here. To crowd. Week for now, full match. Me versus Enigma. 10 setups, mixed ranges, club guns for fairness. Emma saw escalation, but couldn't yield. Accept. Same stakes. Win to veterans. Blake's grin chilled. Deal. My win. Expose your ruse. Post-dispersal, Rebecca neared Emma. Brave or reckless, Blake's graceless loser with clout. Emma wearied. No trouble sought. Just practice. Rebecca probed, but pro shots. Who are you, Emma Miller? Emma packed. Promise keeper, she breathed. Unbeknownst, Blake phoned his aide. Dig on Emma Miller. All costs. His quiver hinted fear, spotting military precision in her form. Word zipped Boston's elite. Blake fielded queries from peers, foes, press on the Enigma Challenger. In his Riverview loft, he swirled whiskey. Victory, right turn nerve soother. Girlfriend Jessica scanned feeds worriedly. Dubbed Mystery Marksman. Blurry clip viral. Thousands viewed. Blake gulped. Luck day. Next week, fraud exposed. Jessica serious. Not luck. I've seen you compete. She's elite. Investigator rang. Little yet. 35, Meridian accountant. Boston from Virginia Beach, 3 years. Clean, private. No shooting past. Blake fumed. Impossible. Pro shots need drills. Deeper. Pacing post call. Who? How learn? Jessica urged. Drop it. Donate off day. Blake halted fiercely. Reputation at stake. Emma. Home. I'd phone. Michael's missed calls. Shooting circles tight. Military tighter. Tea on balcony. Day replayed. Regret mixed liberation. Rebecca called. Shouldn't, but Blake's probing. Thinks cheat. Emma unsurprised. Thanks, nothing hidden. Rebecca warned. His family's Boston half-owners. Threats real. Emma knew true peril from spousal life. Careful but committed. Emma's box held Nathan's honors, notes, photo. Under flag, his journal of sessions, missions. Her entries. Emma 50 yards, 9 out of 10 centers. Talent tops recruits. Next day, she faked ill. Hit public range 8 hours. Each trigger, pull Nathan dialogue, vow upheld. Rebecca texted, Blake rule tweaks, 10 firearms, varied ranges. Approved. Emma got ploy, exploit his breadth. Replied, thanks, fine. Blake gloated to Jessica, 10 guns? No match my span. Jessica wary, if close, insurance set. Pre-match, Michael doorstepped. No callbacks. Emma hosted. Busy. Manuals noted. Community buzzes you versus Radcliffe. At table, Nathan proud. Not just shots, your return. Emma teared. Unplanned. Michael. Best fights aren't. Not alone, friends attending. Parting. Watch Radcliffe. Loser and used, connected. Emma. Will. Thanks pass. Michael. Brothers vow. Blake's probe, obsessed. Shifting pride to fixation. Basic check barren. No records, no history. Quiet accountant. Virginia Beach focus, he ordered. Ranges hubby, ring twist. Investigator neutral. Will. Blake cut. 2 days now. Wall Award stared. Olympic Gold's young joy faded by pressure. Breakthrough evening, footage review. Call. Widow Master Chief Nathan Miller. SEAL Sniper Kia, 3 years. Trained her seriously. Natural potential. Blake chilled. Sure. Yes. Nickname Ghost, Elite Records. Implications hit. No fraud, but hero widow honoring legacy versus mock champ. Emma prepped unaware. Rebecca called. Update. Scoring weighted. Final 30%. Custom McMillan TAC. 338. Blake specialty. Emma guessed. His forte. Less rifle experience, but handgun strong. Next morn, Emma hit outer range. Spotted Gov SUV. Ops postured man. Commander Wilson. Team 3 with Nathan Baghdad 16. Unfamiliar, but teams no ghost. Pointers on TAC 338. 4 hours. Intricacies guided. Nathan's base solid. Patience breath. Magnified basics. Emma group tight. Parting notebook. Nathan's calcs wins. Why help? Look after brother's treasures. He brag your calm. Conflict symbolized. Blake's flash versus Nathan's quiet duty. Blake's final intel eroded assurance. Changes nothing. Experience trumps. Jessica, reconsider, cancel. Blake slammed. Admit fear? No. Phoned, arranged. Brief, level field. Match day, club thronged. Public access turned spectacle. Rebecca noted gear, tweaks, disadvantaging outsiders. Emma simple attired, notebook, duffel. Rebecca private. Irregularities, unflaggable, but pro-Blake. Emma, thanks. Blake entourage clad. Neared. Slept well? Spotlight crushes newbies, withdraw fine. Emma's steady. Manage, husband top pressure. Arena stadium-like, displays officials. Back row, military group, Michael nodding support. Early stations, Blake flashy precise, Emma efficient still. Fourth, slight Blake lead. Fifth, heavier sig trigger, adapt tie score. Pattern, Blake comp gun strong, Emma consistent military. Eighth, near tie, crowd Emma favoring. Pre-ninth, Blake, impressive, Mrs. Miller, goes style distinct. Homework done, Emma paused a call sign. Then no integrity key. Ninth tied overall. Final TAC, 338 decider. Emma spotted scope/stock tweaks. Notebook compensated. Blake 9/10 inner. Champ pressure not for all. Emma calm. Formulas adjusted sabotage. First's perfect. Sixth all centers. Crowd tensed. Final prep. Light flash distraction Blake side. Refocus. Fire. 10th bullseye win. Applause ovation. Rebecca. Emma first. Blake second. Blake Fury handshake. Not over. Emma. Today is 50 to foundation. Blake erupted. Luck. Rig. Rebecca. Indeed. Footage shows your tech tampering against her. Shock rippled. Emma's win despite sabotage deepened respect. Blake frozen. Rep ruined. By morn, clips viral. Underdog tale. Emma to Michael. Bigger now, what next? Privacy or justice? Consequences unpaid fraud. Blake's team. Statement pressure lapse. Donate wellness. Blake. No apology. Her training unfair. Police interrupted. Fraud probe. Gaming laws. Emma met Foundation's Colonel Harrison. Board revoking Blake's records. Join our vet shooting therapy. Days later, settlement. 100 grand, apology meet. Neutral room. Blake subdued. Apologize, identity on supremacy. Reacted wrong, criminal. Genuine. Your reasons beyond trophies unsettled. Emma. No intent. Husband's promise. Undermined sport, charity. Blake shamed. Hence double, suspension. Signed. Handshake. Finest rival. Husband taught well. Emma. Good student. Teacher reveals innate. Weeks on. Foundation range funded. Emma led first vet class. Emma Miller. Not soldier/champ, but shaken hands steady most. Fundamentals. Stand, breathe, focus. 6 months. Fundraiser speech. Year ago. Range for promise. Expected quiet return. Instead, confrontation birth program. Community. Nathan scholarship announced. First Ranger recipient. Emma ring twist. For you, Nathan, ground stood. Emma's triumph. Not beating underestimator, but reclaiming life. Honoring dual eras. Lesson. Quiet ones hold forged resolve. Hone skills, profound values. If dismissed, recall Emma. From overlooked to pivotal, disrespect to respect movement. One flawless shot at a time.